I am here with Ross Smith at the Horse Expo, and Ross Smith has actually been a personal farrier of mine, but he is also the developer of the COBIT, which stands for Center of Balance Indicating Tool. And I think it is a miraculous new tool that people are going to be able to use to help improve their horses on many different levels. So thank you for joining us, Ross. I'm just hoping that you can explain a little bit about what the COBIT is.
Well, this is the COBIT, the Center of Balance Indicating Tool. And this tool, we will stand your horse's foot on it, tighten the screw up. You move it around until you find a balance point where the horse actually balances. And so that tells you where the center of balance is in the horse's foot. From that, we use it as a guideline to trim or shoe the horse's foot so we have equal amounts of foot on the front of center of balance as we do to the rear. And so what that does is loads both the front and the back of the leg equally, rather than when the breakover is too far forward, it overloads the rear of our leg, causing most of our lamenesses that we have, your navicular, suspensory, flexor tendon problems, basically everything that haunts us as horse owners. So this is the result of actually 40 years of looking for a better way. And I worked extensively with many veterinarians, and Peak Veterinary in Moose Jaw, I wouldn't have been able to build this without them. They've been great. And so that's kind of a fast version of how we got started with it and developed it. And then from there, it originally started looking to just address lameness. Over the years of research, we found out that that has a much greater effect on the horse. And we're able to fix not only lameness, but movement problems, performance. It corrects horses' poor posture. And poor posture is what leads to back problems,
Like you were mentioning kissing spine.
So kissing spines is haunting many horses in many disciplines. We have many horses that come to us with severe back pain, diagnosed with kissing spines. After they're shod this way for a number of resets, their back pain goes away and they don't have to get the surgery that they were thinking of getting.
Right.
So working around that center of balance affects the whole entire horse, not just his foot and not just his leg. And when your horse is more balanced, then he's able to perform better.
And you were telling me you have a different perspective now. And how many years have you been farrier?
I've been a farrier for 36 years. I've been shoeing horses my own 42 years now. And
you have a slightly different perspective now from what you've learned from this, and that is you look at the horse, not just at his feet anymore.
Yeah, when we first learned to shoe horses, they're focused more on just shoeing the foot, looking at the hoof wall, addressing the various things from within the foot. What my working with lame horses over the years has taught me that there's much more than just shoeing the foot. So I actually shoe to the whole body, or mainly I'm shoeing to the skeleton. What we found out that the COBIT does is it measures the center of balance in the horse's bone structure, and it completely ignores the hoof wall. So I can tell you where the tip of the coffin bone is in your horse's foot within 3 millimeters of any individual horse. And that guides me to where breakover should be. And in my experience with treating lameness, incorrect breakover is the #1 cause of lameness in horses.
Now, you were telling me you work with Peak Veterinary.
Yes.
And you have had the ability to get lots of x-rays and insight from veterinarians.
So I've worked with a number of veterinarians, too many of them to mention here right now. Dr. Terry Goslin from Peak Veterinary. We have taken literally hundreds of x-rays over the past, I don't know how many years, and I have never been charged for a single one. All of my research goes on in their veterinary clinic, and I'm provided with veterinarians and the clinic free of charge to do my research.
And this helps you collect the data that you need
Yes.
to...
So there is a lot of science went behind this. X-rays to tell us, are we right or are we wrong? Do we have proper bone alignment? Do we have breakover where it needs to be? And that's what led me to be able to build this so that farriers in the field don't have to have an X-ray machine for every horse that they do.
Right, that's excellent. So we're coming close to the end of our time here, but can you tell us about some success stories that you've had?
Well, the horse that prompted me to build this in the first place was going to be put down because he was so lame and he had so much back pain. After we started down this road, 2 years later, he won a national title at the Quarter Horse Nationals. Another horse that comes to mind is a horse that a trainer showed in the cow horse, won thousands of dollars till he was 6 years old, sold as a non-pro horse. The horse was shod now on someone else that disagreed with what I do. The horse got so sore that it couldn't be ridden anymore, they couldn't show it. The horse came back to the original owner and back to me to shoe. And just a couple of months ago, it just missed the short go at World's Greatest Cow Horse.
Darn it, hey. But that's an incredible story, that's awesome.
And that's the thing that keeps me going as a horse shoer. I shoe horses for horses, to help horses. I'm not in this to make money or whatever. My passion in life is to help horses.
Yes, and we're really glad that you do that for us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.